Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing the newest type of cell added in the TPC betas, the stabletons. So what are the stabletons? The stabletons are very simple cells that simply try to be in their most stable arrangement. As you can see, they will move around chaotically until they find a stable arrangement and they will try their best to keep it. Stableton Alpha is a very simple stableton. It will simply try to go in a very stable arrangement in the most logical of sense. All stabletons have a unit constant that is used to determine the stability that they add. And this one has a unit constant of 1. It also has layer constants of 1, 1, which means there are 2 layers around it. So these 2 layers, and when its stability is calculated, it adds all the ones from those layers multiplied by the layer's respective constant, so 1 and 1, thus it just adds the ones around it. And it is clonable, meaning that if multiple stable arrangements are calculated to be possible of equal stability, that means that it may clone itself to be in all of them at once. Stableton Beta is also clonable, and it has a unit constant of -1, meaning it actually takes away stability. It also has layer constants of -1, 1, meaning that in here it would be attracted to its own type. However, in here it would be repelled. Stableton I is a stableton with much longer range. It has a unit constant of 1, just like Stableton Alpha, but it also has layer constants of 1, -1, 2, -2, 3, -3. That means that it has 6 whole layers of range. And it is also not clonable, which means that it is better at making chains, but not cloning itself. Stableton J is a stableton that is very similar to Stableton I. It also has the same layer constants. However, it has the opposite unit constant of -1. And it also has the opposite offset order. Offsets are where the stableton may end up in, and I has adjacent and diagonal, and so does J, except in the opposite order, which can sometimes cause different behavior than I, because they are both not clonable. Stableton K is a stableton that is very different from the other ones that we have seen so far, as it is not stationary, meaning that it must always move somehow. And Stableton K also has a unit constant of 2 and layer constants of 1, -1, 1, -1, 1, -1, 1, -1. N is very similar to K, except that it has longer range, more layers, and has a unit constant of -5, which means that it takes away a lot of stability. But if you put a lot of B, N, and J, you can actually get a sort of maze build. Also, stabletons will always find the most stable form. That may be a pattern or a simple constant movement in one direction for all stabletons inside of the structure. But it may take a bit to reach it, and thus it may look as if it is always changing, as if it will never find a stable form. But after some time, it will, as you can see. I hope you had an amazing time watching this video and enjoyed it as much as I did making it. Have a wonderful day.